All right, welcome again, everyone. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Joel Broughton. So we're going to start the call right off talking about how to become successful in a home-based business. And I think it's overlooked by so many people. I know, just in reading emails that come into me on a daily and weekly and monthly basis over the last 4 or 5 years, I know that there's so many people struggling out there to make it. There's so many people, and you might be one of them, that's a little bit frustrated, you may be a little bit confused, trying to understand this industry, trying to understand how to have success. And it really actually doesn't fall in my court. And believe it or not, the first step actually needs to be taken by you. When I first got started, I kind of look back at, my history and my roots, and there was a real burning desire in myself. I really, really, really wanted to win. And I was committed, and I would do whatever it took to become successful. And I tried lots of different things, and I listened to tapes and read some books and listened to some audios, and I constantly fed my mind the proper things. I constantly fed my brain the positive images of what it is that my business was going to look like and that what my life was going to look like, and constantly fed my brain with those types of things. And what that does, believe it or not, is it actually builds up your defenses. It builds up your wall, builds up your the defense mechanisms in your body and your brain to be able to fight off all the negativity that's going to happen over the next 6, 9, 12 months, 24 months as you build your business. And believe it or not, that's a lot more important than you would think. I was kind of thinking over the last couple of days what we're going to talk about tonight, and I got a really interesting email from somebody a week ago. And like I said, I'm constantly getting emails from our members and from different people, from prospects, from other business builders trying to, look for advice, and people in the industry, other experts in the industry kind of tracking me down. And I just want to read one to you that I think is really important. Actually, I'm going to read a couple to you. And I received this one last Wednesday, and it really struck a chord with me. I was reading it. I was kind of, in a way, taken aback a little bit, that I'll read it to you, and I'll just tell you why, I guess. So it goes like this. Dear Joel, I think you forgot about me altogether. I am on your program, and I'm paying you all the fees for all that it says in the programs. You can look and see, and I have made zero money. Going from one site to the other is like being in the jungle. When I go to all the sites, I do not even know what is going on. Please tell me if people really make money or what it is that I need to do. I do not want to give up, and my reserves are running thin. I'm writing this note to myself. I'm writing this note more to myself than anything because I think you couldn't care less. And then it says sincerely, and the person that wrote it. So I won't reveal the person that wrote it just so that they can, obviously remain anonymous. But, in reading that, I was kind of like, wow, this person is really not taking responsibility for their own business. They actually, believe it or not, think it's Joel that needs to build their business or that needs to hold their hand every single step of the way. And when I get emails like that, at first I'm like, I got to call this person and help them, and I got to walk them through. And then I kind of sit back and I think, well, is the information that I'm providing really that hard? Is the system and the programs that we're using and the tools, the internet marketing tools, really, really that difficult? Or is this just a person that is not taking the time to learn? Are they just going through and signing up for a bunch of stuff and kind of setting up the system and then not actually following through and taking action? In deciding how I was going to respond to it or deciding, what to do with that email, because I'm blown away. I'm sitting here, and the worst part is I'm writing this note more to myself than anything because I think you couldn't care less. And that kind of hurts when you receive emails like that from members and from people that you're working with. And then I got an email, and it came in 2 minutes later. So that one came in at 2:17 p.m., the next email 2:19 p.m. And this is from another member. It says, Hi, Joel. I'm enjoying the new marketing course. Thank you for setting this up and making it available. I'm already seeing opt-ins, and I have one sign-up in the short time that I've been advertising, and I am only using one of the options you suggest. I plan on incorporating more options soon. My question, concerns, and then he just goes on to ask a simple question about the autoresponder. Thanks again for your help, Jim. Okay? And, I mean, I almost thank God that Jim sent that email at that exact time that he did, because, you know, I'm sitting here thinking from this other person that, oh, my God, you know, did I not set this up easy enough for people to use and for them to understand it? And here is, you know, another gentleman that's saying, wow, this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. You know, 2 minutes apart. One person's super frustrated and thinking that I don't care and thinking that, you know, the world is crumbling down and that it's all impossible and too hard and that we got to sign up for this and that and this and go here and do this and I don't understand how anything works. To the next person saying, wow, this is great. You know, thanks so much for making this available. And I've started with advertising just one thing, and I'm starting to see opt-ins and sign-ups already in the short time that I've been advertising. So what does this say to me? Well, it says to me that Jim's been taking my advice in that pick one advertising medium or advertising method and use that. Just pick one and become proficient at it. Whereas the other person, what they're doing is they're basically going into everything, not reading any of it, setting it all up, maybe even paying for some different advertising methods in there, but not fully understanding how to utilize them and not seeing any results because they're probably not actually even running any ads or not running very many ads. So what does that say? Well, that says that this person is probably not taking the time or the energy or the effort to digest the information, to read the information, to go through it. They think that by just getting into it, they should be making money, that they should be getting it going. And realistically, when it comes to a system like this or the internet or internet marketing or network marketing or any business out there, you can't just join and expect that everything be handed to you. When I first got started advertising online and you know, trying to learn internet marketing myself, you know, it was a little bit difficult, and I didn't even have a system. I was basically just surfing around, joining a few different sites, some of the traffic exchanges and some of the advertising sites and things like that, and trying things. You know, I would read through it. I would try to understand and comprehend why I was on that website or how I could advertise or what to write or, you know, the target that I was or the market that I was going to be targeting through those different advertising, and then tried it and, you know, gave it a shot. And realistically, I've kind of taken that process, maybe a year to 2 years of learning curve or more, and I've put it into a simple system for you to implement into your business right away. Does that mean that you don't have to learn anything? No. I think you still do have to learn some stuff. But is it difficult? No. I mean, look at what Jim said. You know, I've only implemented one of your techniques in terms of advertising, and I'm already seeing results in a very short period of time. And I think at the time that he sent the email, had only been probably registered as a member for a few days. So can we get results with it? Absolutely. Does it work for everybody? It only works for people that use it properly, okay, and that implement it and that have the desire, if you will, first. So let's kind of look at this from a network marketing point of view, from everybody, because I know that there's still, you know, a lot of people out there from the same regard that are joining network marketing companies that are not having the success that they want and are quitting or are blaming the uplines or the products or the compensation plan or the company or something else. And I want to just talk to these people for a minute, and I hope that you are not one of these people. Of course, if you are, I think that you probably won't recognize or won't admit that you are anyway. But let's try not to be this person. Let's try not to be the person that blames everybody else. Let's internalize, you know, the blame game here a little bit. Let's say, you know what? If I am going to be successful, it's actually up to me. See, as a chief executive officer, as a CEO of your own company, or as a business owner, as an independent distributor, whatever you want to call yourself, you are fully 100% responsible, believe it or not, for your results. You, as an independent distributor, that's why it's called independent distributor, are 100% responsible for your own results. No matter what anybody promises you, no matter what anybody tells you, no matter what systems are available or what opportunities are available to advertise or to build your business, the buck still stops at you. And as soon as you accept that and realize that, and as soon as you realize that, I'm 100% responsible for my business, and I'm not 100% responsible for your business, even if you join my company, your upline isn't responsible for your business. You still are. We're going to help you with the learning curve. We're going to facilitate your learning. We're going to facilitate your ability to succeed at a much faster rate. But here's the way that I look at it. The people that come prepared to succeed, the people that come with the proper mindset, the people that come with the desire to do whatever it takes, those are the people that I'm going to spend the extra time with. Okay? Those are the people that I'm going to spend additional time with, helping, answering emails, phoning them back, working with them if they have questions. Because I've laid out a lot of good information. Companies in their distributor kits lay out lots of good information. There's lots of good information online for you to be able to learn how to build a successful business. So the difference really being then is that some people are going to learn and implement. Some people are going to take action, and others are just going to kind of join and sit around hoping someone else is going to build it for them or waiting for somebody else to pick up the ball. If you phone me and you don't get a phone call back right away, do you stop building your business? Are you that person? You really shouldn't be. You really should be the person that says, hey, I'm gonna give Joel a call, see how he's doing, ask a couple questions, or I'll drop an email, or I'll send in a support ticket to the company if I have questions. But in the meantime, I'm going to try and figure it out for myself, because you learn much better. You become more productive if you figure out things for yourself. If you actually go through and read and learn rather than just asking a quick question all the time. Okay, and I've seen that over and over again. The people that become super successful using my marketing systems take the time. They don't just pick up the phone and call their upline right away, or call their sponsor, or call me right away and ask a simple question. I mean, if it is frustrating you or difficult and you've read it and you just can't quite get it, yeah, absolutely, that's what we're here for. But if it's your first attempt and you just don't want to try, and you're just looking for a shortcut, okay, that's probably not the best way to go. Because what's going to happen is you're not actually going to learn. You're just going to kind of plug in the number, or you're going to, get somebody else to do it for you. And does that help your business at all? Absolutely not. Does that help your downline's business at all? Absolutely not. Because then you're going to provide them with the short answer. You're going to let them kind of shortcut the process, and eventually it's going to crumble because nobody's actually going to know how to do internet marketing in your downline. You're not going to actually understand how to do it. Nobody in your downline is going to understand how to do it. So what's the purpose of me teaching it in the first place? Well, the purpose of me teaching it is actually for the people that are going to use it, that are going to learn it, that are going to implement it into their businesses and take action, that are going to be excited about it and motivated and positive. So, I mean, if you look back at those emails again, one email is, I think you forgot about me. Unbelievable. What do you mean I forgot about you? I'm providing the system. I'm providing support on it. I'm running the website. I'm adding new ways to advertise occasionally. I've written the autoresponders for you. I've set everything up so that you could plug in. And all you have to do is advertise it. I've set up the entire rest of the business, and all you have to do is advertise. So how could I have forgot about any of you? Think I couldn't care less. Whereas the other one, again, look at the positive spin. I'm enjoying it so much. I'm already seeing results. I'm excited because I'm advertising. Nowhere in the other email does it talk about advertising. Of course you're not seeing any money. You're not advertising enough. You're probably not advertising at all. You just joined a bunch of the programs, and you're paying fees probably for a network marketing company and for an autoresponder and for some of the list buildings or some of the different services. But maybe you're not even using them. I don't even get that. Some of them you join probably for free, and you think you're paying for them. Maybe, I don't know. But it doesn't even make any sense. An email like that, believe it or not, doesn't even really warrant an answer, because I don't think I can help that person. Unfortunately, I'm going to spend my time helping the people that send me emails like the other one that says, I'm enjoying the course, here's just a quick question, or here's a concern, can you answer this, can you help me with this? But I'm working at it, I'm advertising, and I'm getting some results. I'm getting this. I could go through the emails that I get on a daily basis and constantly give you more and more and more of the same type of emails that I get on a regular basis. If you are that person, it's not that hard to change. It really is not that hard to change if you're that person or if you're like that person that is having a difficult time. Here's how you can succeed with network marketing. The first thing is you need to take 100% ownership for your business, okay? Regardless of who your upline is, regardless of who the company is, regardless of, what product you're trying to promote, regardless of what affiliate programs you've ever joined, regardless of your success or your failures in the past, you need to first take ownership of the fact that you are a home-based business entrepreneur and owner. You're the owner. There's somebody that owns the company that you work with. Okay? There's an upline that also owns, their own business that, you may be a distributor in. But ultimately, if you want to make money, you're actually the home-based business owner. So you need to take that ownership, that responsibility for your business. Number 2, you need to advertise your business more than everybody else is doing if you want to have more success than they do. Have a look at the income levels of the people that you want to emulate. Have a look at, the income levels of people that in this industry that are having lots of success that you want. Do you want to be making $5,000 or $10,000 or $20,000 or $30,000 a month? Well, I'll tell you what, the people making that kind of money work really hard. So are you truly willing to work really hard? Is it worth it for you? People making some part-time incomes, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month, maybe even $5,000 a month in the short term, and part-time long-term, maybe $10,000 or $15,000 a month. Are you willing to put in the extra hours that they do on top of your current job, currently what you work? Now, when you get into the advertising and when you get into some of these different list-building services and some of the advertising and making videos and all kinds of different things that you can do to advertise, are you willing to take the time to learn how to properly use it and then implement it into your business on a daily basis? Are you willing to do that? Yes or no? Answer that question for me right now, because if you can't truthfully and honestly answer yes without a yeah but, okay, Joel, and ask yourself this question, Mike or Jim or Bob or Mary or, Janine or whoever you are, ask yourself this question, am I willing to learn one of the processes in Marketing Handbook this week? Am I willing to become an expert at it? Because they're not hard, folks. They're really, truly, I guarantee you, it is not rocket science here. You don't need a college diploma. You don't need a university degree, okay, to be able to advertise on the internet, especially not with the systems and the stuff that I teach you. They're very turnkey, very simple things that you can do. So the question is, are you willing to become an elite marketer? Are you willing to become an expert at one of those methods? Not all of them, just one this week. Are you willing to spend the time to become an expert at it. Now, the reason why I ask you that is because if you say, yes, I am, but only if I'm not too busy, only if I get the time, only if the kids don't bug me, only if it really is that easy. If you put a but in there, if you put kind of a qualifier in there, I don't think I can help you. I think you need more help than I can provide. However, if you don't put a qualifier in there, okay, if you say, yes, I'm willing to do whatever it takes, then I think we've got a match. Then I think, together we can do big things. Because over the next probably 3 to 6 months, if you become an expert at all the different things that I teach, you can completely transform your business and your life over the next 6 to 12 months. If you can't, if you have qualified but, what if but, I don't understand, I'm not sure if I'll be able to, if you don't have that belief, then it's going to be very, very difficult for me to do my job, which is to teach you how. Okay? Think about anybody going to school. Think about people, taking something at college or university. Even think about people, some of the kids in high school or, grade school, elementary school. Do they go to school every day saying, I'll learn it, but I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna implement it. I don't know if I really, do they really do that? The ones that do that are probably getting C's and D's. Okay, the ones that, are excited to learn are probably getting the A's. And that's the difference between earning $100 a month and earning $10,000 a month, is the people that are going in to learn and to apply the information are going to have a lot more success. The people with a more positive mindset are going to have a lot more success. The people saying, why am I learning this? This is stupid. I don't understand. This is too hard. Can somebody just do it for me? Probably aren't going to have the success they want in business anyway. Okay? And in that regard, like I said before, you probably don't need your own business. You probably need somebody else telling you what to do and just paying you to, shut your mouth and do it. Okay? And that's called a job. All right? So just understand the difference. And this is not for everybody. Home-based businesses are not for everybody. That's why so many people fail, is because it really, truly isn't for them. They're not coming in with the proper mindset. They're not coming in with the proper attitude to succeed. So if you don't currently have the proper attitude, that's okay. It may not be your fault. Okay? You may have just learned that behavior from other people. There's a lot of websites out there that trash MLMs and that trash network marketing and that trash home-based businesses and that say everything's a scam, and maybe you've spent a lot of time on those. I'll give you a little piece of advice right now. Do not spend any time whatsoever on any forum that is negative and that says everything's a scam and how you can't make any money doing that. It's all a farce. Okay? Those people just have nothing better to do than spend their time, and I guarantee you the majority of the people complaining on those websites don't make any money anyway. Why? Because they're not advertising. They're not out there generating interest in a product or service. All they're doing is simply, complaining with each other. They kind of have their own little hibachi group, and they're all sitting around the hibachi just saying, yeah, that doesn't work either. Nah, hey guys, I found another one that doesn't work. Oh, my God. We could spend all day long talking about all the different businesses that possibly couldn't work or wouldn't work if you didn't work them properly, or if you didn't advertise it enough, or if you didn't show your business enough. Okay? Do most systems on the Internet work? Yes. Okay. Most systems on the Internet will work to some degree. Are they all good systems? That's up for debate. Okay? Not all systems are created equal. Not all marketing plans, not all companies, not all products are created equal. So there are going to be some better than others. But I'll tell you what, whatever marketing company you are with, whatever product you're promoting, I can say with a pretty good degree of certainty, and not 100%, but I can say that your company and your product that you're marketing is probably very good. You're probably pretty impressed with the product that they deliver, okay, or the service that they provide. I can say that not with 100% certainty, but there's a reason why there's people marketing that company, why that company exists, and why that company is probably making millions of dollars a year, if not millions of dollars a month, or hundreds of millions of dollars a year, selling that product or service. Right? There's probably a reason why. And some companies, if they're just getting started, maybe they're only doing $1 million. Some companies are doing multiple hundreds of millions of dollars already. Okay? So is the company good? Probably, that you're in, no matter what you're in. I can say, and there's some companies that some of you guys are going to be in that, yeah, maybe they're a little shady, okay? But, the majority of you listening to this call right now are probably in pretty half-decent companies. So what do you need to do? Well, you need to make a firm commitment to that opportunity, to your business over the next 24 months, okay? One of the biggest downfalls in this industry is when people get a negative mindset about certain things and they start jumping from company to company, opportunity to opportunity, never ever sticking with anything, and then never having any success. Now, if I wanted to, I could probably make money in the company that you're in right now. That would be safe for me to say, is that the majority, I would say probably 100% of the companies that are out there that members are in, if I were to join it today, I could probably make money in it, okay? Now, some companies would be easier to make money in than others, but I could probably make money in them all, okay? Why is that? Because the majority of the companies that all of our members are in, including yours, probably has a really good product, has a half-decent compensation plan, has half-decent, company image and all the tools and everything they need to be able to go with it, and so I could probably market it. How would I have success with it? Is it because of the product? Not really. Okay? Is it because of the compensation plan? Not really. It's because I know how to advertise and market. Okay? It's because I know the sales process to be able to register distributors in a network marketing company. And that's what I'm trying to teach you guys here tonight and throughout the system and everything, is to teach you the sales process to be able to enroll distributors into a network marketing company. Is our system set up to be able to enroll customers into your business? No. Why is that? Well, because, obviously you have to have more of a product-centered approach. You have to have more of a product-driven approach to be able to generate strictly customers through your business, which would be very difficult for me to make a generic system for everybody's individual network marketing company. So what can we do? Well, we can do, the business opportunity approach or the distributor approach. Why? Because everybody wants to be a distributor, right? When they want to make money, they want to be a distributor. All you need then is a company. Okay, why does that work so well? Well, because what people are really looking for is not to be a distributor of XYZ company. What they're looking for is to make money. Show me the money, okay? They want to be able to make money. So we can obviously teach them about how to make money, and then they can just plug in any company they want, which obviously is going to be your company when you introduce it to them through the system. Okay, you following me so far? So, as we kind of build our businesses and as I teach you how to build a network marketing business by enrolling distributors, it's really very simple. We just need to simply run a lot of advertising, generate a lot of leads, put a lot of people through the funnel, which is through your capture page, and then, some of the people are going to buy, some of the people are going to enroll, and then some of the people are going to join your network marketing company. But you got to realize that the numbers will get smaller throughout each of those parts of the funnel. The advertising, you have to advertise to tens of thousands of people, which generates hundreds of leads, which generates tens of sales, which generates ones and twos of network marketing members. Okay, now obviously I've embellished the numbers a little bit, so maybe the percentages are going to be different. Maybe you don't need tens of thousands, maybe you don't need thousands, maybe you don't need hundreds, maybe you don't need tens, but you kind of see with my point being that the top part, the advertising part that we're getting our message out to, needs to be the biggest number. You can't advertise to 5 people and expect to enroll 25 people in a network marketing business. It just doesn't work that way. You cannot advertise to 5 or 10 people, right? You can't put 5 or 10 people on your list and expect to enroll 20 people a month, right? How much sense does that make, right? Do the math, It really needs to be able to, fully make sense to you. So, for you to be able to enroll 20, 30, 40 people in a month, which I've proven that I can do, you need to have a big list. You need to have lists of people. How do you generate that list? Well, you advertise a lot. And you can use all the different ways that, I advertise and that we teach you in the system, in the handbook. You can use other methods. You can research other methods. But when it comes down to it, you want to be able to generate a big list of people that you can market to on a consistent basis, month in and month out. Find the people right now that are in a home-based business or that are looking for a home-based business and market to them month in and month out. Put them on your list. Okay? And how do you do that? You get them topped into the capture page. Right? Then we'll put them in the autoresponder. We'll educate them. We'll build trust. And we'll offer them not only the system, we'll offer them your network marketing business, and we'll also offer them other opportunities, which you're going to generate a commission from. To wrap up, okay, let's be like Jim, okay? Let's master one method, okay? Remember, he didn't say he was getting frustrated and confused with all the different things that are available. He just simply said that, I've got some opt-ins and I've got a sale already by using just one technique, and I'm going to master the next one pretty soon, but I'm just using the one for now. Wow, how powerful is that? Right? And that really is a message that you need to take for you and all of your members, is to just master one thing to start. Okay? Just master one. When you get really good at that and are advertising and successful with it, then try the next one. Don't try to just join everything, do everything, advertise all the different ways. I want you to become successful at one before you move on to the next. The other alternative is I could just wipe them all out and just give you one way to advertise, period. Okay? Of course, the problem being with that is that everybody would only do that one method, and we'd probably saturate that one that one area of advertising if we all did it, and that's all we did. So I got to give you a few options, but just get really good at one. Find one that you like. Find the one that fits the way your personality and what you like doing online. I'm sure you will, and I look forward to continuing to work with you guys, continuing to improve your mindset, and continuing to, feed your brain the proper things. Have a great night, everyone. I wish you all the best. Again, this is Joel, and I look forward to working with you guys on more calls. Bye for now.